Hi, it's Jill, and I'm coming to you from the beautiful country of Costa Rica. Pura vida. Pura vida. It is absolutely beautiful here, and that means anything. You can answer almost anything with pura vida, pura vida. I've been practicing. So today's class is a 30-minute strength and body weight. I have 2 water bottles with me for my weights today. So if you'd like to grab your weights, go right ahead. If you don't have weights, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to do the weights. You can just really focus on the body part we're moving and working, and that will work, okay? Canned goods, what else could we use? Just about anything you wanted. There's the water jugs. If you have empty milk jugs, full all the way to the top is about 8 pounds each. So you can decide whatever weight you want if you're going to use those. They're kind of big and bulky, but they would work perfectly fine. I also have a mat here because we will be doing some work on the floor today. So be sure you have a mat or a towel or some place where you can safely get down to the floor. And I also have a big deck around me that I have to be careful that I don't back up too far or I will be on the ground. So grab all your gear and we'll be ready to go. Here we go. Take your feet wide, and we'll start with that big deep breath right here. Are you ready? Soften the knees, big breath up, and exhale down. Bring some good positive energy in as we get started for our strength and body weight class. And exhale. Let's do one more of those really deep breaths. Let's hold it up here. Your arms might not be this high. That's perfectly fine. Wiggle the fingers and soften and bring those fingertips all the way down. Nice. So wiggle them around. Draw some circles with your hands. You might want to get your shoulders in there too. We're going to go around one way and around the other way. Whatever feels good to you, okay? So we're giving ourselves a little wrist here. Push your hands forward. And then press the hands down. Just to what feels good for you. Lift them up. Set them down. Excellent. Wiggle. And then each fingertip kisses or taps the thumb. And then back the other way. Good. Shake it out. You can see I'm going to start to move my hips a little bit. So bring your hands right here to your thighs. Soften your knees. Hinge just a little bit. Toes are going to the diagonal. And just add a little lunging side to side. Bringing some movement into our bodies. Feeling the energy building up. Unhinge and little reaches. Reach. How does that feel? The arm might go a little higher. Maybe not, it doesn't matter. A little bit of a stretch for that side body. I switched to reaching forward. Still kind of lunging side to side. How you feeling? Let's come up and walk our feet in together and keep those arms walking. Our arms aren't walking, our feet are walking. Ours are pressing forward. Bring your arms in and hands to the hips. Arms down, bicep curl. Just bend one elbow. It's a little curl, isn't it? How's that body feeling? I like the single arm, but maybe we'll try a double. Up and down, up and down. Good. Stay nice and tall in that back body. Maybe march a little more. Bringing a little more energy in. Make the arms go maybe a little faster. If that doesn't feel good, you slow them back down. Almost there. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and right down here, little heel lift. Go slow. Heel, heel. Hands to the hips, and if you need that stability, arms to the side. How does that feel? Feeling good? Maybe you want to try it a little faster. Maybe not. Up to you. Hands under your chin. Push down. How does it feel? Feel like you're bringing that energy in and we're almost ready to pick up those hand weights? Here's 4. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Just walk it out. And you're going to take a little walk, a little stroll. Now, you might want to bring a chair in, or if you have a railing or something that you can hold on to for stability. Maybe you have a tree nearby. You could use a tree. Are you ready? Let's do a couple more shoulder circles. If you feel like you're inviting tension in on those shoulders, just give them a couple good shoulder circles. And then a couple shrugs. Nice. We're ready to go. So let's pick up our hand weights. Now remember, if your hand weights are on the floor, let me show you how it's a safe way to bend down and get them. Step forward, lower one knee, and then simply pick up your weights. Hands on your thigh, avoid that knee, and then simply stand back up, okay? We never want to pick them up and twist. We always want to really be mindful about how we're moving when we have our hand weights. Once again, we don't want to invite any injuries into our bodies, okay? Here's my trusty water bottles. 1 pound a piece, I think. 600 milliliters, maybe a pound. So, my feet are right underneath my hips. My shoulders are back and down, standing really tall. I want you to think about pressing your feet into the ground. Squeezing your legs. Are you ready? Start softening the knees, hinging your hips, as if you were going to touch your hips on the chair. And then push with your feet, come all the way up. Nice and slow. Here we go. Sit back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make sure your hips are back. Knees are not forward, but hips back. Push up. And again, a little quicker. Down, up. Yeah. Now push with those feet and feel the energy in the legs. Squeeze. How's it feeling? You might not be bending down quite so far and pushing the hips back and hinging quite so far. It's perfectly fine. You might be holding on to your chair. Your hands might be here on your thighs. Once again, just avoid those knees. We have 3 more. Push. Here's 2. And push. Ready? One more. Make it your best one. All the way up. And shake those legs out. Excellent. I invite you to set your weights down and shake those legs out a little bit. The largest muscle groups are below the belt. So we just worked the fronts, your back sides, and the back of your legs. Awesome. Excellent job. Switching to our backs now. I'd like you to grab one hand weight right here. Now, stand with your feet under your hips, soften your knees, and hinge back just a little bit. So kind of like that mini squat. We were just squatting lower. This is like a mini squat. One hand on your thigh, the other hand down, just about next to your knee, maybe a little forward. Draw the elbow up, squeeze, and lower that weight down. Pull it up, squeeze, lower it down. Now if you want to hold onto your chair right here, if you're more comfortable there, feel free to. Bring it up and down. Squeeze your back. Let's go a little faster. Here we go. Pull up. Squeezing that back, one arm at a time. Let's do 4 more of these. Here's 3 more. Here's 2 more. Pull it up. Squeeze and maybe just a little press. A little press. I'm drawing my navel into the spine. Let's go. Ready? 4 more here. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Hand comes right back to that thigh. Stand up tall. How did that feel? Hand weight goes in the other hand and give that shoulder a little circle. Excellent. Are we ready for the other side? Feet right underneath you once again. Soften the knees. Hinge back just a little bit. The other arm comes forward, hand is down, shoulder back. My shoulders are square. Pull it up and down. At the top, we give that back a nice squeeze. Up, squeeze. Up, squeeze. 2 more like that. Excellent. How does it feel? Does it feel the same as the other side? Let's go a little faster. If faster doesn't feel good, keep it slow rate. It doesn't matter. We're still working that back. There's 4. And 3. 2. Hold the elbow up. Now here's those little pulses up. Squeezing that back. How does it feel? We're almost there. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And hand to the thigh. Stand tall. Wow. Let's set that hand weight down. And maybe get your water bottle so you can get a little sip of water to rehydrate that body. I also have a little towel because it is very warm here today in Costa Rica. I shouldn't say today, I should say it's warm here every day. Beautiful country. Pura vida. Take your hand weights, both of them up this time. So we just did a little back work. Now we're going to do some chest work, okay? It's called your pectorals. Feet right under your hips once again. Hand weights right here, near your chest. Push forward, forward, pull back. Push and back. Now as you push forward, really get a good squeeze in those chest muscles. Can you squeeze them? Pretty easy. Make sure we're not pushing upward. Maybe we can go a little faster, can we? Let's try. Push. Press. Yeah, there we go. Push. Hear that music? It's kind of driving our move, isn't it? We've got 4 more. Give them a squeeze, soften those knees. Hold it right here and release down. Excellent. Or as they say here, excelente. Nice job. I get to practice my Spanish, which I'm not very good at. But I try, right? Just like anything we do, we practice what we do. And I'm practicing my Spanish. We practice our body workout every day, right? Nice work. Okay, let's add some shoulders in now, okay? Kind of shake it out, and grab those weights. This time, open your feet a little wide, okay? My toes are slightly to the diagonals. How does that feel? Soften your knees a little bit. Shoulders are back. Trying right here with your hands on your thighs to just bend the knees a little bit. Now when you bend your knees a little bit, our tailbone goes straight down. We try to avoid leaning forward, so chin and chest up. These are little sumo squats or plie squats. One arm up. Just one arm. Here we go. How does that feel? Squeeze that shoulder up at the top. And you're doing that little baby squat. And switch to the other arm. Up. How does that feel? Now, if it starts to be a bit much for those legs, just stand with those knees slightly bent, slightly soft. We only have 2 more. There's 1 and 2. Hands to the thighs. How did that feel? Can we try both arms? If not, we'll do 8, and I'll tell you when to switch. Hands in front. Then, up, lower, lift. Now if you're doing one arm, switch to the other side, right there. There's 4. Kind of see if you can pinch those shoulders at the top. 2 more. Here we go. Up. Hands come to your thighs. Walk your feet in. And shake those legs out. You did awesome. Go ahead and set those weights down so we can give our shoulders a couple circles. Yeah. How does that feel? I think I am going to take another sip of water. Why don't you grab your water and join me? I have a funny story. One time when I was right here in the middle of a class, I looked to the side and there was a family of raccoons, just tiny little ones, staring at us. I think we were in their space. So pretty soon they got brave and scooted around and went right down onto the jungle floor back here. It was very cute, but very unexpected. Okay, so from here, let's see, we did some legs, we did a little back, we did some chest work and some shoulders. Let's come to our biceps now, okay? The front of your arm is a pretty strong muscle group because we use that muscle in all of our daily work, all of our daily activities. So it's a nice strong muscle. Standing with your feet right underneath your hips, push with your feet. You can be a little wider if you want. Shoulders are back and down. Let's start with just a single bicep curl. Curl it up. Curl it up. All we're doing is bending our elbow, right? But they're called bicep curls. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? If you'd like, let's try both arms. Curl up, up, and down, down. Notice that I'm stopping my hand when it gets right near my thigh. I'm trying to avoid swinging, even though it is fun. It's a little rough on our shoulder joints. So we always want to think about moving the weights with purpose and really focusing in on that muscle that we're working. Let's do one more of these and then hold it at the top. Remember when we did those little baby pulls? We were doing bent over rows, remember? And we did this at the top with one arm. Squeeze that bicep. Let's do 4 more and 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Ah, that felt amazing. Could you feel that right here in that bicep? Yes. Swing that arm, shaky, shaky, and then maybe with the other one too. Shake it out. Now, the opposing muscle group to this is the back side, and it's your tricep. Okay? So, either take a staggered stance or feet right under your hips. Soften your knees and hinge. You can always take one foot forward if that feels a little better for you and your body. Only one arm at a time, so you may set this weight down or simply put it on your thigh for your stability. Hand comes forward. Remember, this should feel pretty familiar, and pull your elbow up, hold it right there. And extend or straighten your arm behind you. Press it back. Now notice I'm trying to keep my elbow right up behind my back and not lower my elbow each time. Straighten and bend. Straighten. Are you starting to feel it in the back of that arm, your tricep? Here's 4, 3, 2, you did it. Hand to your thigh. Let's unhinge right there and stand up. Maybe give that shoulder a little circle. Switching to the other side. So start focusing. Feet right under your hips or that staggered stance. Soften your knees. Lean forward. Hand down. Are you ready? It's up. Extend back. Extend back. Straighten that arm, yes? Oh my, I'm feeling it. I have my other hand on my thigh for stability, yes? Can we do 4 more? There's 4. There's 3. 2, come on, you got it. And 1, hand to your thigh. And stand tall. That felt awesome, didn't it? Set those weights down. Shake them out a little bit. Are you feeling awesome? Feeling all of that goodness that you're doing for your body? Grab your mat or towel, or maybe nothing, it's fine. And set that out. I bought this really pretty mat. Isn't it gorgeous? Kind of fits in with all of the pretty colors here in Costa Rica. There's my mat. We're coming down. So when you're ready, step forward. Slowly lower yourself down. Stay here on your hands and knees. Now, I have some little helpful hints if you need them. If this is going to hurt your knees, you can fold your mat or towel up and have a couple different layers for your knees for a little extra padding. Okay? See how that feels. Okay? You can stay right here or walk your hands forward and come right to where your knee and thigh meet. Roll it forward right here. Draw your shoulders back. If you're choosing to stay here, it's okay. It will be the exact same move. You choose. Looking right down at the floor with those big wide open hands. See if you can lower yourself down just a little bit. Or as far as you'd like. For just a couple push-ups. Abs are tight. If you need to take a break, take a break. We've only got 4 more. There's 4. I'm trying to keep my neck really long. There's 3. There's 2. Oh my goodness. And 1. Walk yourself back. See if you can bring your big toes together. And shift your hips back, back, back. Check in with those knees. How are they feeling? Maybe you'll stop here. You might be able to sit all the way back down and bring your forehead to the mat, or possibly one fist or both fists here. And just take a couple breaths. That was an amazing set of push-ups we just did. That was using our body weight. We didn't even need our hand weights because our body weight gave us enough resistance, didn't it? Yes. That felt awesome. From here, come on back up. I would like you to just start shifting your one knee under and see if you can find a seated position. How did that feel? Continue all the way over, and maybe if your mat's folded up, you might want to unfold it. Scoot to the end of your mat. Sit up nice and tall. Rolling all the way down so we're flat on our backs. If rolling on your spine doesn't work, you roll to your side and make it down, okay? So join me back there. Start rolling your body down. Get all the way to the back. And when you're here, take a big deep breath. That usually feels awesome. And then your hands come down. And now I want you to bend your knees and put your feet on the floor. Right there. How does that feel? From here, I want you to think about your feet. Push with your feet and see if you can lift your hips up a little bit. Can you feel that engagement in those legs? Maybe you'll come right back down. Try it again, lift those hips. Maybe you can lift them a little higher. Now, if you have neck or shoulder issues, you probably don't want to lift very high. But if you're feeling like you want that challenge, you can lift a little higher. And we'll just simply hold it right here. Can you feel all of that really good energy? My knees are straight up to the sky. Lots of goodness right here. Let's hold it for 4 more counts. Here's 3. Here's 2. Take a deep breath and simply come back down. You did it. Oh my gosh, that felt awesome, didn't it? Now, bring your knee to your chest. Give it a big squeeze. And now, see if you can extend that leg up. Either toe up or push with your heel. And hold the back of that leg. Bring it in. Can you feel that stretch right there? Stretching the back of our leg. Cross your ankle over the knee and just allow that knee and hip to fall open. Can you feel that stretch right here? The outer hip and thigh. Take a breath and relax into that stretch right there. Remembering all that goodness you just brought into your body. Bring the knee in for another hug. Set that foot down. Let's pull the other knee in. Hold it. You might hold under your thigh if that feels better. And then take that leg up. Your toe might be up, your heel might be up. You get to choose. Your knee might be real bent, it might be real straight. Whatever feels best for you. Give it a little squeeze. Feel that stretch in the back of the leg. Release and cross that ankle and let that knee fall open to the side. How does that feel? That's that outer hip and thigh stretch right there. Take a breath and just relax your body into it. Release, feet to the floor. This time, one knee and then the other. Just give them a big hug. You're hugging your body, thanking it for all of the good work it just did. Slowly, just roll to your side and push yourself up. Come to a seated position right here. Let's do a couple shoulder circles. Doesn't it feel amazing? Oh my goodness. One more of those. Let's bring our hands all the way up. How high can you go? How high can you go? Soften your elbows. Thumbs go back. Let's squeeze. Let's open our heart forward. Our spine is tall behind us. Neck is long. Reach out. And here's our big virtual hug. My hug to you right here. Open the top of your shoulders. And then shake it up. Let's come on up to our feet. Roll to your side. Step forward. Watch the knee. Push yourself up. There we go. Find your feet a little bit apart. And let's do a couple nice deep breaths right here. All the way to the top. Reach. Exhale, lower down. And again, lift all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale halfway. Here's where we're going to give that shoulder a big hug. Squeeze. Take a peek over one shoulder. Either one. Take a peek over the other shoulder, nice and slow. How'd your neck feel there? Release. Reach out. Reach across. Here we go. Bring that arm under. Big hug. And here's that peek over one shoulder. A peek over the other shoulder. Back to the center. Release that with a great big deep breath. Exhale down. And you did it. Yay, we finished. Thank you so much for joining me in Bodyweight, Costa Rica today. You did an amazing job and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, it's Jill, don't forget. See you soon.